It's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Piofiore, and we are in Orlok's route, and we are probably going to get our best ending. Best ending. It doesn't say happy ending, it's the best ending. I don't know. We're like basically marching to our doom. So, but we're going to the ruins. So we're going there, and like Emilio's gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, sup, Dante? You can't kill them. Okay, bye." And like Emilio's gonna save our asses because he's like the fucking puppet master of this whole thing. I think Emilio might be Jesus. Emilio is a little bit too much power for being like a 10-year-old, is all I'm saying. So, I don't know. He's my second favorite mystery character. The first mystery favorite is the Phantom of the fucking Casino. I love him to death. He's a glorious, beautiful bastard, and I don't know what the fuck he's playing at, but Emilio might actually be pulling his puppet strings while he's pulling other puppet strings. I don't even know. There's a lot of puppet strings going on, and a lot of puppeteering happening up in here, so. But we should be able to get our best ending in this part. Dante's deadline was tomorrow night. We returned to the hideout in Creta to rest ourselves. Orlok practically eliminated the Lao Shu family back at the battle at church. The Visconti would likely prioritize getting their boss back to full health. As boss, Dante would probably not go against his word. Tonight was a night where we could rest without worry of being hunted, which is why we decided to return back to the hideout. I breathed a deep sigh after patching up Orlok's wounds. Or we both die in the happy ending, but we're going to have our kiss now? But then what would we have as an after story? We obviously can't die. Neither one of us is going to die in this best ending. Come on. Being here brought back memories from when we were living together. Because the 1926 prequel story, which is the after story, would be stupid. And it would be like Orlok's route in the fan disc that would actually have a route. Orlok constantly worried about me, even when he was the one going out into danger. I also treated his wounds when he was shot. It all feels like so long ago. Space. What is it about Dante? He said he wasn't going to let us go, but what he said about not harming you is most likely true. Orlok? You're someone special of the Falzone family. Wait a minute. Don't you tell me to go to the Falzone. Just listen. Orlok interrupted, perhaps knowing how I was going to react. My soul's tainted with sin. I have killed many people up until now, and I always thought what I did was right. It was because I didn't know any better, but that's just an excuse. He held his chest in agony. To be honest, I've wondered before whether God wanted me to do all that. But I kept telling myself that I was thinking about it because I was weak, and that I didn't have enough faith. I wasn't thinking with my mind, and that is my sin. The time to pay has come. Orlok was facing his sins now. He understood Dante's anger was justified, and that he needed to pay for what he'd done. Orlok opened his mouth to say something, but he closed it again tightly. After a moment of pause, he made the decision to speak. Even so, I don't want to die. Knowing Dante's sorrow, my death isn't enough to compensate for the things I've done. Orlok looked at me anxiously like a lost child. Then, CG, Orlok touched my hand hesitantly. Oh. I know this is much to ask, especially considering my sins, but I want to live with you, even if I have to bear far greater sins. I will kill Dante to live. I'm like, I don't want you to kill Dante, but I mean, like, if it's you or Dante, I mean, it's gonna have to be Dante that dies, because this is your route, so. Orlok looked at my eyes intently and continued, so, if you'll be by my side, then... His words sounded like a prayer. I need more time. We have to save here because this is a bad ending where we're like, I need more time. And then that's a bad ending. So let's see. Okay, yeah. Hopefully we got them all. I'll be with you forever. I'll be with you no matter what happens. Space. Orlok looked surprised, hearing my words. His eyes were quivering in anxiety. I looked straight at him with resolve. I love you, Orlok. Yes, you may have taken many people's lives. Even so, I still love you. Perhaps my feelings are sinful as well. I recalled Dante's eyes that were filled with hatred toward Orlok. The people you killed and those related to them will probably hate me too. But I still love you, and my feelings won't change no matter what. And it's kind of like you're trying to make Orlok look so terrible. Like, he killed people. So did every single other person we've dated in this. I'm just saying. And they did it, like, for mafia reasons, and Orlok was literally conned into thinking he was doing it for God. So I'm just saying, even if he doubted, he was like, I just kept telling myself I just didn't have enough faith in God, and it was, like, stupid of me. Well, but, you know, you were conned into believing that. So, like, honestly, out of everyone in the game, the deaths on your hands are... I mean, there's still death on your hands, but just sympathize a little more with you than the fucking members of the Mafia killing people is all I'm saying. I boldly confessed to him my feelings. I could feel his hand pulsing. Doesn't mean I wanted you to kill fucking Nicola, though. That was... Okay, and I don't know how I'm going to feel when you kill Dante. It's probably not going to be good either. But I doubt we're going to have, like, a funeral scene and, like, the Julia and Leo screaming that we had to deal with Nicola. Like, please just don't make me do that again. Or fucking Luca dying. Like, what the fuck? This route is sad. Orlok whispered to me, his voice shaking as if he were about to cry. Space, thank you. I want to protect you. I knew how he felt from his expression, his voice, and his eyes. If you become a target of hatred because of me, I will fight. I won't be scared or regret walking the path to greater sins for you. I'm a sinner that needs to atone for his mistakes. Still, I need you with me. Aww. Orlok pleaded to me quietly and came closer to me. I shyly looked at him in acceptance. Tears rolled out of Orlok's beautiful eyes. They were tears of happiness we both shared, and yet my heart was filled with pain. His soft and kind lips touched mine. It felt like a pact had been made. Aww. That was our kiss. I want to live with Orlok. I want to live with him in peace. That was our one and only wish. And that wish was filled with greed and sin. Like, they make it sound like this is the best ending, but it's terrible, you greedy sinner. You know what? I'm okay with that. The next day, as Dante said, we visited the ruins where we were supposed to meet him. Finally. Dante was there alone. And this is where the artifact is hidden. A perfect place for your life to end. So, are you ready to die? Dante looked sharply at Orlok. Orlok was standing next to me, and he took a step forward. I knew you were after me because you discovered that I killed your father. Dante's brow twitched a bit, the frown on his face unmoving. But I tried to turn a blind eye to it because I wasn't sure how to respond. I didn't want to acknowledge that I killed your father. But that was wrong. Orlok's eyes showed regret as he looked straight at Dante. I took your family's life. I've done wrong and committed a terrible sin. I'm sorry, Dante. I don't want to hear your apology. Dante snarled with anger. I can't do, like, angry Dante. I don't know. I understand. I also know that taking my life won't heal the wound in your heart. Only now I can finally see and feel the hatred within you. Orlok's face twisted in sorrow as he spoke to Dante. I have someone special now. A person I'm willing to sacrifice my life for. I want to be by her side. I want to feel her near me, so... I can't have you kill me, Dante. I want to be with her. I want to live on with her. And Dante is all of a sudden like, oh, that's so cute! Alright, I'm not gonna kill you. Aww. Dante's gonna kill us both now. Thanks a lot, Orlok. Dante responded to Orlok's words with an indiscernible expression. After following His Excellency's orders, I finally have something I truly want. I won't allow it to be taken from me. So I will kill you, right here and now. And I'll find a new path with her by my side. Orlok brandished his dagger and looked at Dante with resolve in his eyes. Oh, Dante's just quiet, thinking. Dante's eyes had been filled with a murderous rage, but they seemed to have softened a bit. The Mafia had my share of people with grudges against me. I've killed as well. If you're the same convictions and are willing to dirty your hands for what you seek, then let us duel to the death. Of course, I have no intention of dying here. Yeah, but one of you is, and it's probably going to be you, Dante. Cool. Dante and Orlok's conviction. They were going to fight for what they believed. I have a feeling that the bad ending 6... I'm going to need more time! Dante's going to kill Orlok. Or Orlok leaves us or some shit. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is the best ending, so if anyone is dying, it's going to be Dante, so I don't know how I'm going to handle it. They were willing to tread the same path and commit any sin. Please come back alive. The battle began with a gunshot, and it ended with a knife wound. Orlok jumped to the side and dodged the bullet, quickly closing the distance to Dante. Dante used the butt of his gun to parry Orlok's attempted stab at his throat. They each drew back from each other. Dante's shots were exact and ruthless, each forcing Orlok to run. But the bullets weren't fast enough to impede Orlok's acceleration. Orlok saw an opening and dove into attack. But his dagger only broke the skin. You think you can kill me with that? He yells with no concern for the blood seeping out. The battle continued without an end in sight. Please. I continued praying as I looked on as a witness to the ensuing battle. I got you. Dante pointed his gun at Orlok, who had moved within range. Orlok! The bullet pierced Orlok's body. His shoulder bled a deep red as he yelled. I won't die. I'm going to live. He forced his injured hand's fingers to shift the dagger into his left hand. He sped towards Dante without remorse and... We got a CG of this? Come on, game. I didn't need a CG of this. His dagger punctured Dante's chest. No, but this is so sad. We knew Dante was going to die, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but, like, I was like, I can manage. It's got to happen. But now you're giving me a CG of him killing Dante? That's so sad. Why would you do that? I won't apologize for killing you. Instead, I will remember you until the end of my days. I will live with the sin of taking your life. So please, suit yourself. Dante sighed at his words. For some reason, it almost felt like he was smiling at the result. I lost in battle as the Falzone family's boss. That's all. His azure eyes slowly lost their light. Go where you want. Do what you want. I don't care. His words were harsh, but his expression was calm and serene. Dante. Before his last breath, Dante looked at me and tried to say something to me. But words didn't escape his mouth. He fell to the ground and was silent. Why did we need a CG of that? That hurts! Seeing him take his final breath, Orlok fell to his knees on the spot. Orlok! I hurriedly ran toward him, calling his name. He had fought bravely to this day. Starting with the siege against the Lao Shu, he fought Yang and his men. He fought the Visconti family and Gilbert. And just now, he fought Dante, the proof of their battle etched upon his flesh. I'm fine. He mumbled to me after hearing me call his name. Thank goodness. I'm so happy you're still alive. But I'm really fucking sad that you killed everybody I loved. You didn't kill Gilbert and I don't love him yet. He was a bitch in this route. But, like, again, You had to kill Yang. I kind of understand that, and I'm totally fine when people kill Yang. I love him, but he's trash. We get it. Sometimes you gotta take the trash out, no matter how much it hurts you. It's terrible, but Dante and Nicola, why? You know? And like when Yang killed them, it didn't hurt as much because it's like, well, it's Yang, and I expected him to kill everybody. I expected Yang to stab me in the fucking heart, and he did. But like Orlok, Orlok, it hurts me more that you killed them. Because I like you and you're supposed to be nice and you hurt me like this. The game hurts me. I couldn't suppress my emotions any longer. The tears I held back spilled from my eyes. Thank God. I understood how sinful those words are. The happiness that we achieved came from the sacrifice of many people's blood. Yes, it's finally over. Yes, it is. I embraced Orlok strongly but carefully so that I wouldn't worsen his wounds. We held each other to make sure we were both still alive. We left Berlone immediately after the battle against Dante. It was hard to leave the land I once called home, but Gilbert Redford still presided over the town. We couldn't stay here anymore, lest we risk losing our souls to more sin, also our lives to fucking Gilbert, right? And with nowhere to go, luck appeared in front of us to save us from our situation. You say luck, I say Emilio. The young boy we met at the ruins, Emilio, he invited us to come to the church. Like, luck present, i.e. Emilio. You had to know, come on. We were placed under the church's custody and lived a life of daily prayer to God. We wouldn't forget the sins we bore, which was why we promised to live a life devoted to helping others in need. Emilio granted us our wish. We were now working at the church's orphanage and taking care of the children there. That's kind of cute. Orlok, over here! It's dangerous running around there. Tickle time! Here we go, Orlok! It's not fair. I stood and watched with a basket of laundry in hand. I gave a happy smile seeing Orlok play so happily with the children. It seems that he's recovered. I still couldn't get used to him appearing like this, even after being here for months. Emilio was like a shadow. He would often appear next to or behind us without a sound. He's like gotta be like, are you an actual angel, Emilio? He looks like an angel. He might actually be one. Emilio, please stop that. He gave a childish smile. He was always like this. No matter how many times I asked him to stop doing that, he never answered. Well, at least he's not hurting like before. I sighed a bit, at which Emilio responded. I see. So he's finally gotten used to the prosthetic arm then. Yes. He has a fake arm now? During the battle against Dante Falzone, he took a hit to his right shoulder, but nothing I did could treat his wound. Unable to see a doctor, he lost the use of his arm, and it had to be removed. Aww. After our escape, Emilio prepared a prosthetic arm made using the latest technology. At first, Orlok had problems using it, as it didn't move as swiftly as he wanted. Why don't you go and join? Huh? But I have the laundry to do. Come now. No one will be upset over a basket of laundry. Off you go. Huh? He pushed my back and I stumbled forward. Only recently had I found out how stubborn Emilio could be. Oh, Emilio. Emilio! I gave up and placed the basket on the floor. I then went out to play with Orlok and the kids. Cute. Oh! Sis, what's the matter? I came to help Orlok. Help? That's right. It's my turn to tickle you two. Ah! Cut it out, sis! We laughed and frolicked on the lawn while bathing in the warm sunlight. Orlok and the kids were having so much fun. I prayed earnestly that the time we spent here together now would last forever. May God's blessing be upon you. Emilio's like, 2 choices! He's like, you chose B! Cool! Come play with me! Hang out in the church! Looks like the kids are tuckered out. After a long day of playing, the kids were fast asleep on the lawn. Aren't you tired too? Kids can drain a lot of energy, after all. Yes, it was a bit tiring, but I don't want to have any more regrets. Orlok lay down on the ground and looked up into the skies. If only I could have played a while longer with Luca. Yes, that would have been nice. Remembering Luca brought back vivid memories of regret. Like the game was like, oh, did you think it was a happy ending? Knife wound! My wounds haven't healed, you keep throwing salt in them, bitch! Jesus! I wonder what Orlok is looking at. Interested in what Orlok was seeing in the sky, I quietly peeked into his face. How cute. Oh my god, the CG's fucking adorable as shit. I peeked into his face. Boink! Eyeballs right into his eyes. I love it. It's adorable. Is there a problem? Oh, you can see like the little his like little metal wrist going on there. Oh, that's so cute. I just wanted to see what was reflecting off your eyes. I see you. I couldn't help but giggle in response. This is a beautiful CG. I love it. True. I only see you, too. How does your right arm feel? Amelia was curious to know. Well, I think it's fine. Orlok moved his arm a bit and nodded. That's good to hear. He wore gloves on his hand like before, but now I couldn't feel the warmth from his right hand. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Thank you, but I'm fine for now. Well, I suppose you do use your left hand pretty well, too. Well, I'm ambidextrous. It doesn't make much of a difference, really. Huh? I didn't know that. Well, I used to be left-handed, but I trained myself to use my right hand. So using my left hand isn't difficult. No wonder he can use that hand so well. I wish I'd known earlier. Old traditions of the church associated left-handedness with superstitious beliefs. I recall hearing that Bishop Rosberg was very pious, so... Seeing me go silent, Orlok hesitantly began to speak. Back when I was shot while shopping, I was able to mend my wounds myself. Ah. He was referring to the night when I took the bullet out of his arm. But I wasn't able to say that back then. I didn't know why either. But now I know. I wanted to feel your touch. You shady bastard! Wink, wink. Orlok! He looked at his prosthetic right hand, then smiled before looking into my eyes. I lost the hand to give my blessings, but I received something in return. The greatest of blessings of all of them all. You. And it came with time that I could spend with you. Orlok smiled ever so preciously. I don't think he could smile anything else because he's kind of just precious. I'm happy I'm with you too. I nodded and smiled back with happiness. Space, can you kiss me? Huh? No! We're outside and the kids are right there. I'm just filled with such joy now, so I want to receive your blessing. Am I asking too much? He looked at me with his deep eyes and cherry lips. Cherry lips? You wearing lipstick? Come on. Unable to refuse his adorable request, I let out a sigh. Why, you... Just today, you hear? Yes. I'm so happy. Thank you. They really draw hands well. His hand is, like, beautiful. Like... But we hadn't lost our faith in God. But we wouldn't be bound by him either. It was because we learned that our future could only come from taking action ourselves. Behind us were countless bodies, which is why we needed to live a meaningful life. No matter how difficult or painful the future may be, no matter how many times we endured suffering and sadness, we would live together, hand in hand, forever. Aww. Under the blue sky, where Orlok and I were living our lives to this day. That's so cute. Like, I'm really sad that he had to kill everyone. But, like, he still has a damn good route. But also, partly it's really good because the game, like, really rips your fucking heart out. Like, you're like, oh, look, we adopted Luke. Why did you kill him? And then... Look. I'm just saying. Yes, okay, I get it. Thank you. No! Oh, actually, this is exactly where I wanted to go. We can't read the Phantom of the Opera yet. But like, I mean, I just killing Nicola. It was bad enough. You're like, no. I mean, again, with Yang killing everybody, we're like, I mean, I expect that shit from Yang. He's a fucking asshole. Again, he's the best kind of trash, but he's trash, right? And like, you kind of knew, and the other people are gonna kill, and we're all gonna kill. They're always gonna kill Yang. Okay. Yang killed Orlok in Dante's route, and you were like, oh no, that's sad. But like, I don't know, it hurts me more when Dante and Nicola die. But also, they made Nicola's death like so fucking good. Like, not even like, oh my god, Orlok just killed him. That sucks. It was the we had to watch him die. Oh my god, that hurts. And then you had to go to his funeral. Oh, Game, what are you doing? Oh my god. So I feel bad because like Dante's death was not as impactful as Nicola's. Like Nicola's death was like god awful. And then like Dante's is like, and then he died. And you're like, okay. And if Nicola's had been like, you know, Orlok stabbed him. And then it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I killed Nicola. You would be like, that sucks. And it hurts a little, but it was literally just those two other scenes where they just kept bringing it. They just kept like ripping open that wound. They were like, were you okay with it? You're not okay with this. Did you want to rub some salt in that shit? Like, Jesus. All right, so we're going to do this. Yes, we have his little after story, like, but we're going to do what we normally do and do that after the good ending. That little short story. So hopefully we can get it in. I mean, we could technically get it in this one probably, to be dead honest, because this one's only like 30 minutes, but we'll see how long this goes. Anyway, February 27th, 1926. Orlok and I were living in peace under the custody of the church. The job tasked to us was to watch over the orphaned children living there. We were also given days off to spend as we pleased. For example, one Saturday afternoon, Orlok and I went into town to go shopping on our day off. When I was finished, I headed back to the square to meet Orlok. Sorry for the wait, Orlok. It's no problem. Let me hold that for you, Space. Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Oh? Yes, it's not much anyway. The place Orlok and I were living was a short distance from here. I tilted my head, seeing Orlok go quiet. He mumbled a few words. You can rely on me more. Thank you, Orlok. I appreciate the thought. Really? Yes? He didn't look convinced. I giggled, seeing Orlok frown. Orlok? I changed the subject with a bright voice. Is there anything you want? Me? Yes, I bought a book for myself. Orlok and I received a stipend for watching over the kids, so we had some funds to buy things like books and sweets. I don't really want anything. How about... I gave him a suggestion. Buying some clothes. I know you take good care of your clothes, but they're starting to get a bit tattered. I'm not too sure I want more. What I'm wearing is just fine. I want to keep the clothes you've mended for me, too. Orlok. How about if I buy clothes for you, then? Me? But you just bought some for me. Last week, he spent a lot of time picking out my new clothes. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, oh my god, do we get a CG of this? Oh, that's right. But you look nice in any color. If only I could buy the whole store. Wait, let me choose for you. After all, this is a gift from me to you. But I want you to have more. I'm not sure why, but choosing clothes for you is fun. It makes me really happy. Oh my god, little Orlok, our fashionista over here. His shy smile was so cute. Say, Orlok? Do you mind if I choose clothes for you, too? Huh? But... I looked straight into Orlok's eyes. I'm sorry, but I need a CG of him in this new outfit if we buy him one. You can't talk about buying clothes and not let me see their outfits. I don't know what it is. It's the fashion in me that's like, oh, I need to see them. Oh my god, I want to see their outfits. Change their clothes. Please. His gaze wandered to avoid looking right at me, but he finally gave a sigh. Not today, since we have enough things to carry. So maybe next time. Great! It's a promise. We're not going to get to see his new outfit. Yeah, but only if I can buy some for you too. Deal? Deal. I nodded and smiled. The promise I made with Orlok was already making me excited for our next outing. We were finished eating dinner. I was reading my book in Orlok's room. Orlok or I spent our free time in each other's rooms until it was time to go to sleep. I looked at Orlok coming out of the shower. Oh, hi, did we get that, CG? Damn it! Come on! We got the Dante in the shower, CG. I'm just saying. We got the Yang shoving us in the shower, CG. Did we get a Nicola one? Huh. I don't remember that. You think I would? Orlok, come here. I closed my book and beckoned him to me. Let me dry your hair. Sure. Orlok nodded and sat in front of me. You like drying my hair, don't you, Space? Well, it is really beautiful and shiny, so it's fun to dry. Really? I think your hair is much more beautiful than mine. Well, thank you. But, Orlok? You don't dry your hair yourself, do you? You never did back when we were at Berlone. Well, it does dry on its own, so I assumed I could leave it alone. Of course not! You'd catch a cold! I let my hair to dry alone, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm just kidding. I abruptly refuted Orlok's statement as I opened up a fresh, dry towel. Orlok went deep into thought. After a moment, he spoke hesitantly. You're treating me like a kid, aren't you? Not at all. Why do you ask? He fell back into thought again. He sat there quietly as I finished drying his hair. We're doing this so that you act like a man, goddammit. We sleep in separate rooms. I'm gonna need you to try some shit with me already. Everyone else tried shit with me. I'm just saying. Yang tried a lot of shit with us. But I'm just saying, you're being a little too polite now. We've been living here for months. I'm just saying it's about time you'd put the moves on me. A few days later, Orlok and I were in the church garden playing with the kids. Hey! What's for dessert today? We have beignet today? I don't know how to say that. An Italian cream puff! Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Its surface is topped with almonds, and its flaky crust is filled with cream. The fucking Italian desserts sound delicious. God damn it. I need some fucking cookies. Whatever that word is, beignet. I have no idea. Make sure the cream doesn't drip. I filled the insides with a lot. Yum! See? Don't eat in such a hurry. I wiped the child's cream-covered mouth with my handkerchief. I didn't have a second to relax, but seeing them eat so happily gave me such joy. Space, and the beignet tastes great. I'm just making up words here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it is now. Look, I don't know. We know this, okay? Really? Yes. The food you make is always very delicious. You really like Sis a lot, don't you, Orlok? Yes, I like her a lot. Thank you, Orlok. His honest words were making me blush. Then I noticed... Oh, Orlok had some cream on his lip from the beignet. Don't move, Orlok. You have some cream on you. Are you gonna kiss it off? Lick it off, goddammit. That'd be a little inappropriate out here in the public with the kids watching, I'm just saying. But, it crossed my mind. Obviously, because I said it out loud. I gently wiped his mouth with my handkerchief. Grazie, Space. Orlok thanked me, embarrassed. He's so cute. You two get along quite well. I hear a voice from behind. Oh, he's... Is there something you need? Or did you come for me? Yes, for you. Do you mind, Orlok? We can talk more inside. Understood. Please stay with the kids. Okay. I guess he needs to do something as a disciple. I was a bit worried, but I watched him disappear into the building. He's asking him to marry us. Oh my god! After being led into the office, I decided to ask, do you need me as a disciple? Yes, but don't worry. I simply need you to deliver something. Is that it? Yes. I know it's beneath you to do this, but Emilio has given direct orders to keep you from taking on any dangerous missions. He began to chat casually with me as he put a letter into an envelope. I'm sorry about earlier.
Oh, it's fine.
You're not related to her by blood, are you? It felt like you were, like, actual siblings.
Siblings?
Living with a prosthetic arm may be tough, but you must be thankful for her support. It's much easier to live with her around, isn't it?
Is that how we look like to others? I was like her younger brother. She was helping me because of my arm.
This is all pushing Orlok, and he's gonna... Oh, are you gonna, like, you know, put the moves on us now? Because everybody's making you talk about, like, siblings and around... I'm just saying! Come on! It's 1926, goddammit! Well, here you go.
Oh, yes, leave it to me. I nodded awkwardly as I took the envelope.
A few minutes later, Orlok came back into the garden. Welcome back, Orlok.
He asked me to deliver a letter, that's all. It's close by, so I should return by night.
A delivery? That's it? If it's just a delivery, then... I asked with hesitation. Can I come with you? Orlok?
Is it so you can support me?
Huh? Orlok went quiet for a moment, then mumbled.
And the reason you're not relying on me is because I'm like a younger brother to you. You're always nice to me because my arm is like this.
Aw, he's so doubting himself. Oh! I was surprised by the unexpected question.
I need to go.
Before I could respond, Orlok turned his back on me. He quickly left the garden. I could only watch him depart as I tried to understand what just happened. Like, at least he's talking to you about it, you know what I mean? The sun was about to set, and the air grew colder. With dinner around the corner, the children were starting to filter inside. I'd been thinking about Orlok ever since he left here.
Oh, let me hold that for you, Space.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
You're treating me like a kid, aren't you?
Not at all. Why do you ask? Don't move, Orlok.
Grazie, Spacey.
Or Space, sorry. I just automatically, when I see my name, assume it's Spacey and not Space. I forgot. I simply want to do as much as I can for Orlok because I love him. But maybe Orlok is bothered by the way I'm treating him. I'd never once seen Orlok as a younger brother. His prosthetic arm has nothing to do with how I treat him either. I just love him, that's all. Maybe I had inadvertently been hurting him with my actions, and if so... Orlok, I needed to talk to him as soon as possible. I should go meet him. He said he'd be back by night, so I should be able to find him if I wait at the square. I hurriedly left the garden to await his return.
Direttore!
Yay!
Welcome to our casino. I've been waiting for you, senor. Please enjoy your stay today. I bowed deeply and excused myself. They were eliminated quite easily. Yes, I did assist from the shadows to do away with those cancers, but... I continued repeating myself. I greeted more guests with similar gestures. Ah, splendid to see you here today. You're right on time. And may the goddess of luck smile upon you. I could get rid of this mask now that I've meted my vengeance.
So much... Oh! I just love the fact that we're getting a little more into his head. Were you working with Rosberg?
But my life is a void now. I continued playing this part like a lifeless machine. And there's no meaning to my being here now. I'm only here because I'm broken.
Aww. Now I want to know what's wrong with our poor little Phantom of the casino. He's beautiful under that mask. Come on.
It'll be quite a chore when I disappear.
Hello!
It's been a while since we last met. I hope you still remember me. No, I suppose you don't need to remember me. After all, we only met once before. Don't worry. The bloodline you detested is gone now. And they were brought down, not by you, but by someone else. How does it feel to know that? It's certainly something I cannot fathom. Are you happy? Are you sad?
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, wait. There's still someone who's loosely connected to the foul zone. To be exact, she still hasn't lost her status as the Key Maiden, but I suppose she's too distant from their bloodline to be connected to them. If only they had a hidden child or someone similar. So, why did you come here? Well, now, why do you think I came here?
Oh, God. Emilio! Did you just kill Direttore?
I said something horrible to her. I kept thinking about what I said earlier. I kept thinking about me in space. She said very clearly to me back then that she loved me. I blamed her for treating me like a younger brother, for only caring about my arm. But I know better than anyone that she's not like that. I knew that very clearly, but my conversation with the priest irritated me over something that didn't exist. She must be hurt. My legs felt like dead weight. I didn't know whether I should return or not. I went out without her because I was bothered by what I heard. How pathetic. I'm the worst. What if she hates me now?
Orlok!
I looked toward the familiar voice, and I saw Space.
We're just gonna leave it like that? Okay, look, I know we're in like Orlok's like little prequel kind of ending thing, whatever this is, but like, the fuck just happened to Direttore? What the fuck did you do to him, Emilio? Did you kill him? You couldn't have. You couldn't have. No, you can't. God damn it, Emilio. Emilio! But they do this. They keep throwing that in there as like Dante's like terrible ending, right? And they throw that in. You're like, oh, stop it! Stop teasing me! I cannot wait. We gotta get through Gilbert's route, like whatever. Like, I feel bad for Gilbert. I really do. He's been killed so many times. You're like, whatever. Stupid Gilbert, you're being an asshole. And now we get to go down his route. I'm sure it's gonna be great, but like, I just really feel bad for Gilbert because you're like, all right, no, but Best Boy is after you, Gilbert. I don't care how terrible he is. He's my favorite. He's like so mysterious and I just love him already. Like, Gilbert, God damn it. It's going to be terrible. It better be worth the wait is all I'm saying. We ran toward each other. I'm sorry. Huh? We both said the same thing. We said the same words at the same time.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Well, I decided to tell him honestly what was on my mind. I made you feel bad. I've never once seen you as my younger brother. Your arm has nothing to do with how I treat you either. I just wanted to help you in any way possible because I love you, Orlok. But it never dawned on me that what I was doing was actually burdening you. I'm so sorry.
Space. No, I should be the one to apologize.
He looked at me with teary eyes.
I know how you feel. You even told me you love me. But I said horrible things to you, simply because I couldn't control myself.
Orlok. He looked at me with an anxious expression.
I'm sorry. Please don't hate me.
Of course I don't. Didn't you hear me say that I love you, Orlok?
Space.
Orlok smiled with relief. Suddenly, he tilted his head and blinked.
Come to think of it, why are you here?
I came to get you.
Huh? You were waiting for me? Aren't you cold?
I just wanted to see you as soon as I could. My words and actions may have brought him pain. Why wouldn't I come for him? I wanted to let you know as soon as I could that I love you.
Space.
He said my name, astonished. He's so cute when he blushes. Then he broke into the brightest smile.
I love you.
Oh, almost a kissy CG. It happened all too suddenly. His face was in front of me, and by the time I knew it, his lips were touching mine. He slowly moved his face away as I tried to figure out what was happening. Aww, his angelic little face. Orlok! Now that I realized what happened, I blushed with embarrassment. Of all places! Yes? There are people around us. Yeah, but it's Italy, dude. It's fine. Yes, and that's not good. You're embarrassed, aren't you? Well, yes, so... But I couldn't hold myself back. I really love you. I couldn't stand it anymore. I needed to kiss you. I'm sorry for being such a bad person. Man, if that's what makes people bad people, then just like, I don't know, be bad people to me by kissing me. When we're in love with each other, not just randomly, not just weirdos that just come up to you. That's creepy. Don't do that. His beautiful, teasing eyes reflected the light from the sunset. But you still love me, right? Cute. He kissed me again. He didn't give me a chance to stop him. I'm never going to be able to stop him. How can I say no when I love him so much? Oh, back to our CG. Strange. I actually didn't feel so bad about Orlok playing with me like this. Probably because I could tell that he loved me. I was more happy than embarrassed. Hearing his honest words made me feel much closer to him than before. We'll walk together from now on, forever, supporting each other along the way. A tiny event in a normal day of our lives. A beautiful event amid a brilliant sunset. Aww. We don't know what happened to Direttore! What did you do to him, Emilio? Oh, here we go. Oh, but it's Gilbert. Damn it. To think that the Mafia here was practically decimated by one person. The Laoshu and the Falzone are gone, and we lost a significant number of members. At least you're alive. This is going to be weird because, like, so in 1926 when they do, there is actually plot. It's not just fluff stories from what I've heard. They have to fucking localize it. I'm sorry. You have to now. You can't just give us this and not localize it. But from what I understand, it's actually got some plot to it. It's not like, oh, it's just fluff. So it's kind of interesting because it would, each route, like you'd click Orlok and it would take place here. This is like the prequel thing to it, which is why there's still some mystery going on because you're like, wait. So like when you play Orlok's route in 1926, Dante and Nicola, they're all dead. It's not like they're coming back. Like, fucking just dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute. Well, shit. So the plot is never going to involve the, aww. And then the game's going to bring up that they're dead and it's going to hurt me again. God damn it. You can't win here, can you? The Visconti would have lost its future if you hadn't survived. Sorry for all the trouble, Oliver. Really? You remember when you said you were going to act as bait? I've regretted all this time that I didn't stop you, even if I had to resort to force. Well, not that you'd stop, even if I did somehow manage to beat you. Yeah. Sorry, I really need to learn when to stop. Don't worry. Hearing you lecturing me will make me stronger. Gilbert. Feels worse if you try to candy coat everything, so just do what you usually do. Yes, I suppose. Fortunately, we have funds on our side. With the other two families gone, it shouldn't take long for us to gain full control. We could even change our base of operation to someplace other than Berlone. It's all up to the boss. We can't move to another location yet. We've got things to settle here. I see. But you need to recover first. I'll listen to the doctor and stay in bed for your sake and mine. I'll do my best. That's where it ends? I still want to know what happened. Emilio, what did you do to Direttore? Or Henry, we know what his real name is, come on. I know what his name is, we know what his name is. You can see it if you go into the start thing and like... They don't kind of hide it, plus we've seen him. We've seen his beautifulness. Yeah, see, we got like a... Oh yeah, we got the Nicola topless in the after scene. Okay. We got everybody. We got like all of them, right? 28 out of 20. Yeah. Well, except for obviously like... We're missing quite a lot. I mean, we got a lot of endings to get through, so. Whoops. Both were CGs. I don't know which ones have doubles, so. Oh, it's so cute. This one should, yeah. Poor little baby! Poor little baby killed Dante's dad! Can you imagine? Can you imagine busting in and just seeing little baby or oh my god. No, that one doesn't have one. Well, I mean, this is the shirtless Orlok we get. Poor bloodied up poor thing. But they did make him beautiful. Like, you're like, I know you're like covered in blood and shit, but he's still goddamn beautiful in this. Whoops. That was the only one on that one, right? Yeah. Poor sick Orlok. Well, this one does have a second one, okay. Aww. I like rest. Actually, this was after he got attacked. Wasn't it? Yeah, he wasn't sick. I mean, I know he's trying to kill us here, but, like, the intensity in his eyes is, like, just beautiful. He's beautiful. No, I don't want to kill you. I don't want you to kill me either. The CGs are really fucking good in this game, is all I'm saying. Like, oh, God, this scene. Poor fucking Orlok. Poor little Luca. This whole route was really angsty, though. You know? We got the beautiful happy ending, but it was painful. It was a painful fucking road to get there. Yeah, this. We did not need this game. I did not need you to make me see him stabbing fucking Dante to death. It's just so rude. So rude. This one's adorable, though. I like this one. Like, look how beautiful they drew his hand, though. I mean, like, I know it's in a glove, but it's still it's distracting. That's what I notice more is like, my god, his hand looks beautiful. It's just, even the way it's posed, like, I don't know, there's something about hands. Like, have you ever seen, like, a man with beautiful hands? You're like, oh my god, your hands are beautiful. Like, weird. I have stupid hands, but like, when they draw them, because you can expect, like, artists to draw beautiful faces. Hello? But the beautiful hands, it's just also the graceful way that he's just kind of holding her hand. Even the way her hand is, it's just, I don't know. It's just something else. You know what I mean? But, I think that's the last one. Oh, no, that's right. We have our little adorably kissy CG. Oh, so cute. Oh. I liked Orlok's route, I do. Minus the trauma of Nicola's death. But, yeah. Alright. So that was all of our CGs. We'll probably get... I'm assuming we got a lot of bad... We got our happy ending. We got our after story, our tragic one. We got... I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm assuming. I actually really like this one. This is my favorite one, I think. But yeah, so we'll do our normal ending in the next parts. And then read the after story. And then what we'll do is then start on all of our bad endings. We've got, obviously, our tragic one, and then we've got 6 other ones. So the bad endings might take 2 parts. I'm not sure. But we'll find out. So we'll start, at any rate, our normal ending in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.